Alright, I'm just making a quick update to tack on to the video I'm about to make about a tape recorder that I just got this weekend, and it's a Pioneer, and I can't remember the model number right offhand, but we'll see what that is in a minute. And anyway, I've fiddled around with it and finally got to play a tape, but haven't got video of it playing a tape yet. And so we're just going to do this in part one, and the tape playing will be part two. Alright, I picked this up for $10 today. I thought it was a pretty decent deal. I hope it works. I haven't tried it out yet. We're going to try it out on camera if I can. The only thing I'm noticing thus far is there's a knob missing right here, and there's a knob missing, and probably a halfway broken shaft right there. But as long as there's a stub there, I can turn that. So, and this wheel area looks different from this one. It don't have the knob thing or whatever that is on it. I don't know if it's broke off in there or what, and of course one of the screws is missing there at my thumb. So yeah, I don't know what to expect with this. Let me get this tripod set up here for just a second. And here's the back. It's got like a normal AC plug right there, but the problem is it's recessed. If it's stuck out of you, I could just plug right in on that. And there's some sort of jacket I'm really not familiar with. I'm kind of just learning on these machines, that's for sure. And it looks like this is a 4-track unit. I don't know if you can see that, but there's the model number and what have you. It almost looked like there was a hair on the lens just a minute ago. And bear with me for just a minute. I'm going to try to figure out how to get in this thing. So I'm undoing some screws at the top of it. Let's see here. Of course, they got a lamp, they don't want to stay in its place. I later learned that I didn't need to completely remove the screws at the top. I just needed to loosen them. That one came out all the way. There's that one. Now I might be taking this apart all wrong, but I'm not really educated with these. But I just know that I wanted it, and I knew it was a pretty cool thing, and There's some there's some collectors out there of this type of thing. That's one reason I bought it. Well, that panel's starting to loosen. And that screw is stripped out. Well, shoot. I'll try to do my best. Oh, it ain't coming. So I'll be right back in a little bit. Alright, I've backed them out a little bit with pliers. And now it's moving a little bit, so I'll get the bigger screwdriver and try turning on it again. Nope. Of course, sometimes that's my luck. The flat blade on this little guy was turning a little bit earlier. Yeah, there we go. Something I don't like about these pliers is when I have to switch ends, for some reason it gets so tight, I have to take pliers and pull it out. And the other screwdrivers I've got are too fat to go in these holes, so we'll see what this little thing does first. Oh, it's tight. You have to see inside a little bit. That isn't working. So I might have to move on to another plan. Well, my other plan was to take the bit and do this, just stick it in like this and kind of hold it out, because this is a magnetic screwdriver, and just kind of gently work it out like that. But now as to how I'm going to get them screws back in, I'll have to find another way. That, and maybe we're ready for a view inside. I don't know. There we go. It's pretty cool. The guy said something about it needing a new belt, but I don't know. Well, when I twist that pulley moves really good. So That's a good sign. I don't know if you could see what I was talking about just then, but there we go. The main reason I opened this up is to see if there's any obvious hazards going on in there. I don't see any. Look at these. I believe that's motor run caps or something. There's some motors. There's motor number 1 and motor number 2 and motor number 3. The brakes seem to be working on that. Yeah, when I free that up, that motor frees up real nice. Yeah, turns nice. I like that feel. So, if it's a do or a dud, we'll see. There's a 50 Hertz and 60 Hertz switch. Cool. Alright, for right now I kind of improvised a way to get some power to this with some jumper leads or something of that nature. And we're going to see what it does when I try to power it up. I'm going to be seeing what it does from the front end. Y'all going to be seeing what it does from the back end. Because I can't watch both at the same time. And the VU meters have lit up. So, good on that part. Now to hit the real switch. And I'm going to press play and see what happens. Got nothing yet. Well, I might need to have that up. So, okay, when the thing is dropped, it kicks off the play button. That's me turning the motor by hand. Alright, when I hit the power switch, it kicked off the play button. Funny. So there might be a little troubleshooting needed. I noticed one thing, the switch that's marked real is feeling funny. I have to pull it out when I try to get it into try to get the button into the out position is what I'm trying to say. got a power supply issue or what? I'll end up doing some voltage checks probably. I don't smell anything going on. I do have lights, so something's in the power. Oh, I see that fan turned on. And the pinch roller wheel is moving, but the thing is not engaged. I can push it down and it will. Probably that just turned off. I don't know if it might just be some connections that they checked out or what. See what I'm doing. I can roll around and get your camera here. Is this. When I press play, the motor that runs the fan comes on. When I press play and roll the thing up, like that, the fan comes on back there. The thing goes down like it runs out of tape, it kicks off. Of course, I don't even have to press play for that fan to come on. Just have to lift this thing up. Okay. So, I'm going to play around a little here. I got it in play mode. And right there's the brake things. wait a minute, there is the play button. Blech. I must have been hitting fast forward or something. Anyway, it has kicked on this motor on the top here. This one right here. If you can't see it running back there. And this motor is running also. That's the one that, this one right here on this side is the one that's got that loose screw, and it's the one out here wobbling. It made that sound. And I really wish I could have been able to find my tapes today. I would have been able to check out the amplifier. And of course, when I went with the switch down, it cut the play button off and applied the brakes back here. Of course, this thing's obviously needing cleaned up really bad. It's dirty. I'll tell you one thing, them motors have got some oomph behind them. That's me hitting the stop button. Let's start it again. Yeah, the side that's making that fluttering noise is this side. That's for sure. And as you can see, that's the one with the missing screw. So, I wonder if someone's tried to service that and maybe like halfway hacked it or something. Stop, it cuts off. Press this button, I get nothing for some reason. I don't know if it's supposed to be that way or what. Press this button and Apparently we go into fast forward. I don't know if y'all can see what I'm doing because I can halfway see it myself. So yeah, I think restoration can proceed. Alright, I did this number so the machine thinks it has a tape on it, more or less. And switch that off. That's the pause control. I switched that on. Yeah. Here is the play button. Now to flip the pause control. For some reason that wasn't working too good earlier. I guess it needs lubricated, cause a little bit of exercising or whatever kind of got it working again. So yeah, I think we're doing a pretty good start here. Notice the collection of my toy cars below, and something in the medicine bottle. Oh, I know exactly what that is in there. That is the needle cover from when I got the new old stock Magnavox record changer, and I kept it. Ha ha. So there we go, and I believe this is going to be about all for now. Sooner or later, what I'm thinking of doing is maybe getting the power cord rigged for this to convert it to the type that's used in computers, which is kind of similar in size, and it'll be unpluggable, and plus it'll have a ground plug. Let me start him up like this, and when I pull the little screwdriver out, it thinks it runs out of tape and kicks off like it's supposed to. See, it does nothing until I do that. And for some reason my camera, my handle holder is in the way. Whatever you want to call it. Listening to the relays in this thing is pretty awesome. Sometimes like now I can't get that control over on this side to do anything, but headlights clicking back there. I don't know what's up with the deal on that, but I don't know if them brakes are staying engaged or what. Because I find that odd how the reel is turning when I press the stop button. So yeah, this thing's going to need some troubleshooting. Yeah, that brake's staying on for some reason. Okay, I pressed the stop button about halfway and made it start working. I don't know what the deal is there. I don't know if it's a dirty contact or what. So yeah, this thing is fairly operational. I just don't know about the audio circuitry yet because I haven't hooked anything up to it, and probably won't do so tonight because I got to get up a little bit early in the morning, and I don't know what time it is right offhand, but it's probably getting late in the evening. So for right now, I'm going to say thanks for watching. More to come later, and God bless.